Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our RimWorld Skyrim Let's Play. So I've gone ahead and renamed Guillermo. He is now Naziadal. I felt like that was a pretty fitting name for a Redguard, and then because he's so old, I didn't even realize he was 67, but yeah, he's quite old. I gave him a beard and some gray hair to make him look a little bit more his age. And then as soon as Bell is recruited, we will get him a new name, but as a prisoner, we can't do that yet, so we'll just have to leave it be. I have queued up a couple of deconstruction projects. There are marble walls in places around the map, so we're going to try to harvest all the resources we can from these. There's one down here as well. Where was it? There it is. So we're going to try to get those marble walls deconstructed and use the resources to start building part of our castle, and we're going to start, I think, with this tower and work our way probably up and to the right, so north and east, if we're going to call these, the cardinal directions or whatever. But yeah, we're going to try to build toward the mountain, and that way we can wall ourselves off and then branch out from there. So I suppose we can get started. We did get a trader off camera, and I bought 2 helmets. So there's one laying here, and then there is one on Jarl Black. And his AI is fixed. It turned out the beer in his sidearm slot was giving him issues. So I just had him drop it and then forbade it, and now he's fine. Alright, so here we go. What just happened there? That was strange. It kind of like lit up. Huh. I have no idea. Alright, so it looks like Trobo is going to go start working on those walls for us. The Jarl is continuing his research. What is Hawk up to? She's working on that alpaca. Perfect. What are these walls? Steel? If we need more steel, we'll take these down, but there's quite a bit of it that's easily mineable. And I'd rather level up our mining skill gathering that than trying to take this down. It's going to take him quite a while, unfortunately. One thing I can do is let's remove these floors as well. They might give us some resources. Oh good, we got another alpaca. So we should have 1 male and 1 female now. Yes, okay, and let's train you in obedience. And that's really all we need. I don't need them to be doing anything else. I don't think we can train them with the same type of things that like the horses can. Apparently we're going for, oh yeah, another female as well. We want to get quite a few of them because their wool is going to be very, very helpful for us. Where are we? Oh, actually, what is that? Limestone, okay. We can use limestone, but I want the walls to be consistent, so I'm going to try to only use marble, except for in the places I mentioned where we would do like sandstone or something. So Naz is still unhappy that he is naked. Again, he's wearing like gauntlets, socks, and like steel boots, but no pants. No pants or shirt, so we'll get him some clothing as soon as we can, but I don't have anything for him now, and the caravan that came by only had helmets and weapons, so here we are. I would rather that you cooked, man, because that meat's not going to keep forever. There's actually, yeah, quite a bit of meat. Let's see. Oh, I need to clear his priorities, that's why. Oh, good. Our research is finished. That is fantastic. Let's choose a new one. I'm going to do stone cutting here because I think that's going to be really important for us. And then we'll follow that up with medieval tailoring and then medieval crafting. And one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these spots here. And we're going to start building some proper sleeping things. So I think that's under medieval. And yeah, we have cots. So we don't have any hay yet. That is unfortunate. I guess I'm going to have to put those back down because we're not even growing hay grass yet. Ah, what a shame. And here I thought we could get them up off the ground. So yeah, we need hay. They look cool. And we can get people sleeping in the same bed together, which helps. There's also a smokehouse, so we can start making like smoked meat and stuff. Oh, there's a portable butcher's table. This is way cooler than the one we have. It's also a lot smaller. And then what does this let us do? Woodfield station. Equipped for smithing, medieval era weapons, armors, and tools. Ooh. Okay, let's get one of those. Oh, right. We need blocks first. Alright, well, then we'll wait on that. But there's some interesting stuff here. So those are the medieval equivalent of shelves. We just put them on pallets on the ground. Street lamps are pretty cool, and braziers. We can light our castle with those. And then I'm kind of bummed that I made this, because this seems way cooler and it's also much smaller. Although it has a beauty penalty, whereas I don't think this does. It lowers cleanliness more than that does, but it doesn't have a beauty penalty. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it now. I need to remember to put those sleeping spots back. I guess I'll just do that before I forget. Because otherwise they have nowhere to sleep. I'm sure they'll figure out that those are theirs. Looks like Trobo is hauling the blocks on over. Did he already get that all taken down? He did. Let us go to the floors tab, and we're going to see if we can get that pulled up as well. And I'm going to queue up the placement of a couple of marble walls. Let's see. We'll do 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to queue up the whole perimeter, I guess, and let them kind of fill it in as we get the resources. Let's see, where did you run off to? Oh, they're deconstructing this. Perfect. I gave you a new research project, but I guess I don't mind you doing that. Yeah, probably best that you research. You're still working on animals. Why are we taming another male alpaca? I don't think we need any more. 2 females and a male is probably fine. We already have one of each. So I'm going to cancel that. I don't think we really need another. What are you doing, man? You still trying to tame it? Alright, well, if you fail on this one, then we're going to give up. And we'll see if they start building this at any point. She's just going to run around cleaning. You know what? That's all steel right there. I'm going to have them pull that up too. We'll see if we get much from it. What happened? Oh, trained rescue. Cool. Was that on Groucho? Groucho the limb mauler. I feel so bad for Bell. Like, I wanted... Bell's a good character, and I really was looking forward to him joining our faction. And he's got really high animal skill too, so it's kind of ironic that his first run-in with our animals is getting his leg torn off. But I guess, you know, don't mess with Groucho. You're gonna go train Lorenzo the horse. Okay. Let's see. That research is taking an awful long time. I haven't even seen it move. It's a bit concerning. Trobo's getting some construction done. That's good to see. We'll be able to wall this off, floor it off, and turn this into sort of a temporary little house for ourselves. I'm going to have them clean all these trees out. Damn, they're not mature yet. Oh, well. Let's see. Let's get things moved a little bit faster. Oh, no, I forgot to cancel that order. We're going to lose a little bit of food here. Clear his priorities. And let's see. He's going to go eat, and then he should start cooking. I prioritized him butchering, and so I think he went and hunted a bunch of stuff, or he found a bunch of dead animals, and he was just butchering the whole time. But we need him making weak stew, or whatever he can make with just meat, since we apparently are out of berries. How far are these off? Actually, not too far off. Maybe 2 more days on the strawberries. Okay, good. They're cutting those down. We'll have a bunch of wood to work with. Finally, he's cooking. So he can make the weak stew out of just meat. That's good. So we'll be able to use all this. All you gonna do is just tame animals or train animals? I mean, I guess somebody's got to do it. I don't need it all done in one go. What are you doing now? Okay, you're gonna go mine a bit. That's fine. I'd like a little bit more of this to get worked on. Ooh. Incapacitated refugee. Potts, who's an empath. He is wounded and unable to move. Without our help, he'll die in 9 days. It may be dangerous there. Let's take a look at it. We do have a bunch of pemmicans, so this trip can be viable. However, we've learned our lesson with this mission type in other playthroughs that we need to bring enough supplies with us to be able to stay at that location for a good bit of time until the person is well again. And once they are well, they should get up and immediately join us, after which we can head back. But if we just try to rescue them and leave, not only will it slow us down considerably, but chances are they will leave us as soon as they're healthy. So if we actually want them to join, we need to deal with them there. So my concern is, if we send a bunch of people out, we're not going to be able to defend ourselves very well. Nor are we going to be able to get much work done. But we could get another pair of hands to help us. I wish it gave you more information on the person. It's 1.8 days. I am curious. Let's see. Well, we're not going to send them out. It's almost midnight, but maybe in the morning we'll send them out. I can spare Jarl Black. I don't need him researching. I mean, we do need research getting done, but Umbra can do it, and you know, it can wait a day or two. Although the trip's probably going to take us, well, it's going to take us more than 4, because it's minimum 4 there and back, and then we have to, you know, get the person patched up. So, I think Jarl Black, you're not wearing any clothes, so I'm reluctant to send you. I'd like to keep Hawk here in case we get attacked. If I bring you, then no research will get done, but you are by far the best choice for treating somebody. I'm wondering if I should bring you, because you'd be able to fight if something happened there. You can do the medicine fine, and there's nothing here that I can't spare getting done for a little while. You're a cook, you have to stay. And I'd kind of like Trobo to keep working as well. Maybe just Jarl Black and the new guy? They're pretty competent. I think they could get it done. I'd feel a lot better if he had some clothes, but I don't really have any to spare. I guess you could give up your padded jacket, but I still don't have any pants for him. But at least you'd be slightly protected. Yeah, let's do that. Where are you, Trobo? Alright, well, when you come back, we're going to borrow your Gambison. Because we want to make sure that we're at least a little bit armored up for this. There may not be anybody there. In my experience, it's random. Sometimes there will be, sometimes there won't. But a lot of the time, when I do this quest, there's nobody there. So, I am not that concerned. Even if there are people, it shouldn't be a huge threat by any means. It's just, you know, we could find ourselves in a pretty tough spot if it's 2 of us against, you know, who knows how many. We're dangerously low on food, but that's because I messed up Chetta's work orders for that whole day, basically, because he was butchering the whole time. We have a lot of raw meat. We just need to cook it up into some weak stew. Let's see. We do have people coming by. And wow, is the game lagging. There we go. It's a little bit smoother on 2 times. Is there anybody that we can talk to and trade with here? It doesn't look like it. Oh look, Luke is riding a muffalo. And somebody's riding a boar over there. Marie. Yeah, we can't talk to these guys. Oh, autosave. Let's see. Can I interact with any of them? No. No, I can't. Alright, then I guess we'll just ignore them. And as soon as the sun comes up, we will go ahead and swap that shirt over, and then I guess we'll head out. I may actually borrow... Hawk has an arming sword. I think I'm going to give her arming sword over to him and let her use his spear. Because his primitive spear is not a bad weapon. It's just not as good as an arming sword. And she's not going to have much use of it here, especially since it's like a secondary for her. So, yeah, drop that. We'll have you guys switch. You need to start cooking like immediately. Good. Okay, Trobo, where did you run off to? Do me a favor and drop that padded jacket. You need to go wear that. Okay, that's a little bit better. And let's see. Oh, I scrolled way past this. Oh, Hawk's right here. Perfect. Gear. Drop your arming sword. You go grab the arming sword. And then you... No, not the dirt. Yeah, equip the spear. Just so you have a melee weapon as a backup in case things get messy. Oh no, I screwed that up. I clicked the wrong thing as a sidearm. Okay. And then she can go back to whatever she was doing. You're taming a raccoon. Probably not the most important thing. So let's go back to here. And let's form a caravan. We're going to bring the Jarl and... I don't know why I was clicking all over the place there. The Jarl and Naziadal. And then, let's see. How much pemmican do we have? 163. We have at most 3 days worth of food. That is not going to be enough. Boy. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about that. Because I can't send them with too little food, and we're gonna need to be there at least a couple of days. So potentially we could hunt, but I don't like relying on that. And Nods can cook, so if we have to, we could do that. So maybe if we go in for like, let's do 120. Well, I wanted 120. 2.2 days, so maybe not even that much. I'm thinking if we have 2 days worth of food, that's probably too little. Let's call it 105. 2 days worth of food should be enough to get us there. And then if we can hunt a little bit while we're waiting for the guy to recover, we might be okay. So this is really risky, but I'm gonna try it. And then if we were to leave, I believe we wanted to go northeast, but now I don't remember. So what is the most efficient pathing here? It looks like southeast is the way to go. Yeah, because they want to go this way, not along the coast. Go in the river route. Okay. Let's get rid of that. So we want to leave southeast. We'll bring you and you. No animals, no extra people. We're keeping our food requirements to a minimum. That's a lot of pemmican that we're bringing. It's like most of our food reserves. But I just don't see any other way to do this. And then we want to leave to the southeast. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, and Cheddar, you need to be cooking the whole time. Because all that meat needs to get put to use, and it better not go to waste. You can also grab that helmet. You may as well. It's just lying there. And they're going to go form the caravan. How far have you made on those walls? You haven't made any progress yet. What are you currently up to? You're taking down more walls. Let's go ahead and... where's the floors? Let's queue up these as well. And as soon as they leave this area, we'll go ahead and start getting them moving. And I think he's very slowly going to start putting that together. Getting a little bit of food built up here. Are you waiting for him? I think you're waiting for him. What is that? Oh, a lynx. Okay. That would be a cool animal to have. Who killed the raccoon? Oh, probably the lynx. Well, let's unforbid it. Let's try to tame it. I think it'd be cool to have... We tried to tame a raccoon, and I don't think that ever went through. Hen, rooster, hen, yeah. So, I want Hawk to have some sort of pet that follows her around. Specifically one that's a little bit, you know, better in combat than, you know, like these animals. So... Oh, we should be training you for hauling and rescue. So a lynx would be kind of cool, just like a... Not a small cat, but, you know, a decent-sized cat to follow her around. Alright, so Caravan. Let's get you moving. Let's see. Estimated time to destination, it actually went up. So we're going to be short on food. Can't be helped. Hopefully there's plenty of animals when they get there. Because they'll have a lot of time to hunt. They just won't have a whole lot to work with. They're going to have to build like a small cooking station and everything while they're there. But I don't think that'll be too bad. Let's see. What would the... Let's slow things down. What would be the requirements? It would be all under medieval. So the fire pit is only 15 steel. The portable butcher's block is only 35 wood. So that's pretty doable. They could gather those resources in maybe like an hour and throw those down, and then they should be able to butcher and cook whatever they need. And we can just have them make weak stew while they're there, because it only seems to require 6 meat. So I think we'll be okay. It's just going to be a bit tricky pulling this off. We should have taken the horses. I didn't even think about that. Actually, I don't know if that would have been doable, because it requires a certain animal skill, and I don't know if Jarl Black is there yet. Nas probably is. Oh. These two are getting busy again. But yeah, I don't think they both could have ridden horses. And then we would have had to bring more food as well. So I guess, yeah, it probably wouldn't have worked out. Are you feeding him raw meat? You absolute savage. We have plenty of stew right here. These pawns sometimes. Let's see, how are they doing? They're not moving very quickly. I am a bit concerned, but we'll see. Yeah, please don't feed him raw meat. What are you doing now? You're hauling wood? Oh, you're gonna go get this wood? We got a couple more walls down. What are you up to now? Ah, okay. Still working on tearing that stuff down. Yeah, I mean, there is quite a lot of it. Let's see. Back to the floors. Let's remove these as well. And I'm wondering if there's anything else that needs building at the moment. You know what? Umbra. You can bump your research up a bit. I wouldn't mind you researching. Certainly more important than you hauling these, you know, wooden logs. But I guess you're almost done, so it doesn't matter. I didn't mean to click on that. I meant to right-click it. Okay. So you're cooking away. What are you up to? Taming a wild boar. Okay. I suppose that's fine. Ooh, that's just pure silver ore. Nice. And a little bit of slate. Yeah, I mean, we can tame another boar. I hope it's a female, though. I don't think we need another male. So that one. Really? Is that the closest... Oh, that's Lorenzo out there. What are you doing? I've noticed the horses kind of act like they're playing or something. They, like, run around. Even with each other, they run really fast close to each other. And it at least looks like they're playing. It doesn't say that they're playing or anything. But it certainly feels like it. So yeah, that's another female boar, which is fine. We probably could use two. I'd like another female alpaca as well, just because they breed faster when you have more females. The males aren't really the limiting factor there, so they're less of an issue. How are our crops doing? 63 and 91. I think we're going to have, yeah, we're definitely going to have a strawberry harvest while those guys are away. It's actually going to be tough for us to get all this harvested and used up, because we have very few places to store it. The good news, though, is that we can eat them raw, so we don't need to worry about working them into meals. They can just eat handfuls of them. They actually will probably prefer it that way because they are tasty. Is he going to be able to use all that? I don't know that he's going to be able to use all of it before it spoils, unfortunately. It's not like there's a shortage of animals on the map, though. I just hate to waste food. Let's check in on these guys. 1.8 days, only 1.6 days worth of food, though. So they're going to be hungry when they arrive. Real hungry. Hopefully there's nobody there that we have to deal with. These guys may be trying to ambush us or something. Alright, so I've told Trobo to start making that wooden leg because it's not, you know, going to take us very long. In fact, he's already done with it. So we have a wooden leg for Belle. We'll probably install that tomorrow because we need Umbra to do it. Right? Yeah, she's by far the best choice. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, she's by far the best choice. He's actually close to her in medical skill, but she is still, I think, a little bit better. And obviously, she's the only one here. So, with that on, he should be able to move around a little bit better. And when he finally joins us, at least he will have, you know, something to shift his weight onto other than just the one leg. Caravan meeting by Caravan 1. Has met peacefully with a caravan from the Black Growlers. The other caravan is comprised of 15 archers, a trader. I don't have anything to trade, so we're just going to move on. No point in stopping. Alright guys, so our strawberry harvest has come in, so Umbra's taking care of that. I may have some other people jump in on it, just so that we harvest it more quickly. But I'm also kind of considering just letting Umbra do it, because she's the best person for the job, outside of maybe Chetta, who's busy cooking. And so we'll get better yields if she does it. And I guess there's really no rush. There's no way we can use it all, and as soon as we harvest it, it starts to spoil, so maybe we're better off harvesting it slow. Because they won't go bad on the strawberry plant as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, I think I'll just let her do it. We haven't done our operation yet, but we'll do it soon. And we have some baby chicks running around. They're little yellow dots. There's a few of them, 2. And then we have 6 fertilized eggs that are going to be hatching soon. So we're going to have a whole lot... Oh, there's the other one. We're going to have a whole lot of chickens running around. Let's see. Female and male. So yeah, our chicken farm is going to explode. And I'm kind of a bit worried, to be honest. Alright, so start of a new day and we've been hit with a heat wave. That could be a bit tough for us to deal with. Let's see. It's 18 degrees Celsius out here right now. Our current clothing, for the most part, it looks like we'll be able to tolerate somewhere between... Oh, actually, she's lower than everybody else. Everybody else can handle up to 42. So Umbra might be in for a little bit of a rough time, but I think everybody else will be okay. I really don't see the temperature getting too high, just because the ambient temperature of this area is fairly low. But, you know, who knows. We are nearly to our destination here, so it looks like that's actually going to be happening as we watch. We're going to arrive with a little bit of food left over, which is pretty ideal. I'm going to pause. Oh, I thought I was pausing. So let's see. You two. Oh, wow. That is not what we signed up for. How did it expect us to do this on like such an early... I don't even know. Well, we have no food to get back, so this is a real problem. And they have ranged weapons. They also all have armor, at least to some degree. What is that? Are you guys wearing like ninja hats? Steel-plated head wrap, yeah, like something like Naruto. Wow. Okay. Yeah, might have some enemies. Wow. Pots. You aren't even very good. That's a real shame. So we came out here for nothing. I guess technically they could make it back on very little food. They'll be really hungry when they arrive. like, you know, probably moderate malnutrition, but they could potentially survive. Or even if we just stopped off anywhere that wasn't here to do some hunting. I think this is what we're going to have to do. There's no way that we can rescue Pots. We'd have to kill every single one of those people with just 2 swords. And I think Jarl Black could take a few. And Nas probably could as well, but I don't see them taking all of these guys and then, you know, being well enough to rescue Pots and do some hunting. So let's just get the hell out of here. You two, draft you, and are you not drafted? Oh, you already were drafted. Okay. So off we go. And let's see. So instead of doing that, go to there. That's going to take you 0.4 days. 0.3. Okay, move to there and we're going to set up a little temporary camp. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Let's slow things down here a bit. You're still cooking, although you're kind of lost searching for meat apparently. You're going to go try to recruit Belle. Umbra is planting crops. I'd like to get him... I might wait with the peg leg until he joins us. We're going to need to make this room a little bit nicer for him to do that, though, I think. We might get lucky. I mean, Hawk is a pretty good warden, but I think we're going to have to at least give him a floor and a little bit of light. If not, like a potted plant or something, just to make him a little bit happier. I don't think he's... Let's see, extremely low expectations, beautiful full moon, feeling terrible, cramped interior. Oh, he's been hitting on Hawk while she tries to recruit him. Slept on the ground. I can't help you there, man. Even our guys are sleeping on the ground. We have the technology to make cots, we just don't have the resource. I should have planted some hay grass, probably instead of this smoke leaf, if I'm being honest. But that's something that we can change. Once we harvest this, maybe I'll switch it for hay grass, especially since we have so many animals now. But yeah, I think it's best to just let her plant, because we are somewhat reliant on this stuff. And by the time she's done planting, I think the potatoes will be ready. I did set up a new stockpile zone specifically for the plants. So hopefully we see them starting to shift over here. And I just had an interesting thought. So I'm going to jump into... Oh, that's not the right thing. Jump into here. I'm going to unsuspend the make pemmican. We are going to do that forever. And then for the cooked stew, we're only going to make it out of vegetarian stuff. Because he can use 6 berries to make a stew. So we may as well save the meat for pemmican. And that way we can build up our food reserves again. Because we're down to 58, which is not a lot. Pemmican goes pretty quickly. Because it takes a lot to feed people. So I'd rather use all this stuff we just harvested that will eventually go bad. And then if we hunt anything and bring it back, we can mix it with some of the berries and make more pemmican. Let's see. You guys are moving awfully slow. Man, what a disaster that was. Should have known better. I always jump at the opportunity to add another character, but definitely wasn't worth it there. Can you do like one thing at a time? I guess go ahead and do it. It's not going to take that long. It might take that long. I don't know. Hawk, what are you currently up to? You know what? Hawk, do me a favor. I'm going to put you on growing for right now. Keep that at 2. Growing and plant cutting. There we go. Now she'll help out. And that'll get things done a little bit quicker, which means we can get this stuff planted a little bit quicker. They've finally run out of food, which means they should be pretty close to their destination. Not really, actually. They'll be alright, though. We need a joy source. That is a good point. I'm going to throw down a... Where is it? We don't have a horseshoe thing? Oh, come on. We do have... Oh, we have a short bow? When did we get a short bow? Interesting. It says we have one. I don't see one. But it says we do. Oh, I thought that was a little fire. where did we get a short bow? And why can I not see it? Maybe I shouldn't question it and I'll just build it. I'm just worried that it's going to use Hawk's longbow or something, and I don't really want that. Hoopstone ring. I guess that's fine. Throw one of these down out here or something. Just give you guys something to do. Something to help you relax. I would assume that you're all probably illiterate, so building like books and stuff. We can't even do it anyways. We don't have piles of books. How are we doing here? Oh, they arrived. Okay. No, they didn't. Well, hopefully they get there soon. I have been recording for quite a while though, so I'm gonna end the episode here, and I will run the clock a little bit until they arrive at their campsite, or maybe even a little bit into that. And of course, if anything interesting happens, I will come back with that at the beginning of the next episode. But otherwise, I may just try to get them home, unless something eventful happens on their journey, because it might just end up being really tedious. So we'll see, I guess. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.